sacrifice. Test of courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please, be sure to exercise caution.
Okay. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Scared? Who goes there?
Wait, what?
So, is there really a ghost around here? Why does Paimon have a feeling that it's staring right at us?
Wait, what?
Talking to me.
Okay. Who's that? Dottore?
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Okay.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Wait,
Dottore.
is Irminsul getting burnt in 3.3?
Dottore! In that
Oh, shit,
case,
there's A.
I'll take some time for myself now.
Scaramuccio. Yeah, that felt like a Halloween event that's kind of a little bit delayed.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Okay, yeah, the music is kind of slapping. I don't think I'm going to wish for him, but the music is kind of slapping.
Dare to mess with me?
And there's Faruzan. Yep.
Too late for regret. Have fun with this gift.
Scaramouche, the mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
Wait, hold up. What's happening? Alright, there we go. That was a short trailer. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to wish for Scaramuccio for a variety of reasons, one of which is after this 3.2 patch, I'm kind of reaching bankruptcy.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program.
Okay, I'm a
your
little bit
host,
scared of
Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine in Genshin
Hey,
Impact.
I
And
think is this the
today
first
I'm
time that?
joined
Oh no, this is
by-
the second time I think that Sarah
voice
hosted.
Of the one and only Arataki Ito.
Also, I'm a little bit
And
scared
I'm
of
Patrick
Chibi
Pedraza,
Scaramuccio.
voice of the Wanderer. But up until now, travelers have only known me as Scaramouche, and everyone's been battling me in the game lately.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, it's a really cool fight.
It's a really cool fight.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm super excited to have the chance to share some upcoming content with everyone. What did you all think about that trailer?
Okay, so
It's a bit short, but
definitely saw
I think we missed, like,
Irminsul in
half of
there,
it.
and I am really excited to find out more about
If
it.
not, like the first 10 seconds of it.
Yeah, that trailer had
Some gotcha
everything.
shit. Yeah,
It had
exactly.
everything. It had action. It had drama. It was lighthearted in places, but it was dramatic.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just super stoked for everyone to see Scaramouche's backstory. I'm super excited about it for real.
I'm just keen to see what
speaking
this
of that, following the story's development,
you know,
Scaramouche is still in Nahida's
this kind of
custody.
stuff.
So
I'm just
I bet
keen
the
to see
question
what this
everyone's wanting to know
what is it
is
called?
how he'll become the Wanderer.
Yeah, for sure. And there's
What's it called again?
quite a story behind that.
Comeback
If you're
mechanic, not comeback,
interested,
whatever.
then Be sure to play through the Archon Quest interlude chapter in version of Genesis. There is so
So it's an
much to learn in
Archon
this
quest.
So I
Well,
hope
of course it would be an
everyone
Archon quest.
checks
It out. Oh, come on, man. You can't just leave everyone hanging like that. How about some hints? Come on, please. Please.
All right. How can I say no to a cute chibi Ito?
You can't.
Here's a little
I think
preview
Ito's
from the
chibi
quest.
form is taller than Xiao in game. Yes. Whoa.
We ran into two people at the academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. From what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination.
Oh shit.
At least
Okay.
That's what they thought. Well, they guessed right about one thing.
Oh, it's Nahida.
Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Uh huh. Oh shit.
Pretty rad.
Wait, why are they talking about Tatarasuna?
I guess we'll have to see.
Tatarasuna was, I think, supposed to be something to do with Otobashi, I think is the idea. So this is all going to be some interesting shit.
Keeping an eye on Scaramouche while we go with him into Irminsul in search of some information.
Oh, interesting. So obviously,
And then,
Nahida must
what,
have
the
some
Torre
reason for
burns
deciding
the
to
tree?
keep Scaramouche around.
Oh, yeah, totally. And I'm liking Scaramouche's new style. Ooh, dude's looking sharp.
Heck yeah, always.
Apparently, a lot of people prefer the new Scaramuccio with the blue as opposed to the old Scaramuccio with the purple. I'm indifferent, more or less,
Okay,
but
so
he looks
I
pretty
know
cool.
I'm not the only
Not gonna
one
lie, he does look
curious
pretty
about
cool.
What happened? I mean, it looks like he's really changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm afraid that's all we can show for now.
Also, is
Travelers
Scaramuccio
will
like
have to experience
small?
the story for themselves
Because
in-game.
Chibi Scaramuccio
it's
is
better to
unironically
explore
half a
the
head
storyline
smaller
without too
than,
many
or half a head shorter
spoilers,
than
right?
Ito.
True.
Yeah, I guess
Chibi
you're right.
Ito at the moment,
Okay,
so,
we'll leave the rest for travelers to discover themselves.
Curious how that worked out.
But the Wanderer is also going to be a new playable character in
Yep,
version 3.3.
there he is,
so
chat.
let's talk about that. I'm sure many of our viewers are curious about his talents.
Heck yeah, sure thing. Let's have a look at the Wanderer in combat.
Alright, let's have a look at the Wanderer in
There's no
combat,
need to exchange pleasantries.
who somehow
rather
managed to get
pathetic to
himself
force
a
a
fucking
conversation
Animo Vision. Venti,
just to
hello?
occupy
Question mark? What's happened there?
The wind rises.
Yeah, so apparently he flies. Like, that does look pretty interesting, not gonna lie. He flies. Make Candace dark-skinned? I think she's plenty dark-skinned enough, but
All right, Patrick, you're up.
that's the Zephyr I
Introduce
want.
the Wanderer for us.
Sure thing.
The Wanderer that steps on people,
The
huh?
Wanderer is a catalyst user and has an animal
Or rather, the
vision,
Zephyr that
so he uses wind blades to perform
the Zephyr that
ranged
stomps on people,
normal
hey?
attacks.
Wait a second, Windblades?
Not the same as the Traveler's Windblade, though.
Okay.
Kazuha
as
power
everyone
creeped in
probably already
Overworld. Yep.
noticed, The Wanderer can hover in the air when he casts his elemental
See,
skill.
that's cool.
Upon using his elemental skill, he
But
will
I'm
first
probably not
deal
gonna wish for him
AoE
because
damage
I'm
before
flat
leaping
broke.
into the air
Well, I
and
will be when I
entering
try to
the
get
hovering state.
Yamiko.
So while hovering, the Wanderer's normal end charge attacks will be converted into Kugo Fushudan and Kugu Tofukai respectively. The damage they
GN
deal
drive
and their
from
AoE will be increased.
true.
Their
Yeah, that is a
damage
GN
will
drive
be
from Gundam
considered
00.
normal
Yeah,
and charge
true.
attack damage, respectively. Also, Kugu Tofukai will not consume stamina, and he can remain hovering for a certain duration.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's the twin GN drive ring effect. Yeah,
I know,
true.
right? But he
Oh,
can't
fuck,
stay
so he's the
hovering
Gundam
forever.
00, is he?
While hovering, the Wanderer constantly consumes
if he gets-
Kuguryoku points to maintain his hovering
Wait, no,
state,
that makes him the
which is
fucking
the blue
Quanta.
meter you see on the screen.
That makes him a
If he doesn't
Quanta.
move or attack, hovering will
Bruh.
still consume Kuguryoku points.
Okay.
So this mechanic works a little differently than our typical stamina meter. There are many possible actions the Wanderer can perform while hovering in the air, which all rely on Kuguryoku points rather than stamina.
Okay.
So, for example, sprinting mid-air will consume additional Kuguryoku points to accelerate mid-air, and holding the sprint button will cause persistent point consumption to maintain
He has the
speed.
ring like A.
So this
Hey,
effect
like
will
mother, like
replace his
son.
default sprint. Jumping expends extra Kuguryoku points to increase hovering height. Holding jump
Fair
will
enough,
cause
Mara.
persistent Kuguryoku point consumption to keep increasing hovering height.
Oh yeah, he
Of
can go
course,
up, huh?
Running out of points will end his hovering state.
That being said, though, his
Okay,
E has
so
a very, very short
travelers will need
cooldown,
to plan
apparently.
their actions while hovering.
Exactly. So
Hey?
with his talent, Jade claimed
Wait, he's
Flower,
got fin
when
funnel.
casting his
Oh, he's actually got
skill,
funnels.
if it
What the hell? He
contacts
really is a
Hydro,
Gundam.
Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, that instance of the skill will receive a corresponding buff effect.
Okay, no, he
depending
legit
on
is a
which
Gundam.
element was contacted. So, for example, increasing his Kuguryoku points cap, attack, crit rate, or restoring a set amount of energy
He
upon
actually
hitting
does look pretty
opponents
fun to
with a
play,
normal
chat,
or
not gonna
charged
lie.
attack. The Wanderer can have
Nah,
up to
nah,
two
I have to
different
not
kinds
get
of
him.
these buffs
I have to not get him. I've spent too much money on 3.2. It's way too much.
Look, check that out.
Way too
Part
much.
of the halo behind him changes color depending on the buffs you get. So travelers will be able
This
to
gonna be
easily
Style X.
understand what effects the Wanderer currently has.
I like that. It's helpful and
Spend the
still
money.
looks really
I am
cool.
already spending the money trying to
So
get
after
C1
unlocking
Miko,
another
mate.
talent, gales of
And
reverie.
Polar Star.
When the Wanderer is in the hovering
Dude,
state,
I'm about to file
if
for
his normal or
bankruptcy,
charge
man.
attack hits an enemy,
No, not really.
There's a set chance to gain another buff effect.
You got to get him,
allowing
Lamel?
to sprint
Yeah.
midair without consuming Kugaryoku points. Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy.
Oh, dope. I'm
Shunhe
sure
and
buff effects
your
like that will
Shunhe
go a
and
long
Hu Tao,
way
you
for
speculated for
players learning
3.4 by the
Yeah,
way,
for
chat.
sure.
Just
and if you've
keep that in
noticed,
mind.
There is a colorful aura of light around his body to indicate when that buff effect is triggered.
Speculated. I don't know if
That's
it's not
pretty
confirmed yet.
cool. I love all the detail they've put into the Wanderer.
All right, this brings us.
But it
to
makes
the
sense that
Wanderer's
Shunhe's showing up in
elemental
3.4.
burst.
Okay, explain to me this
So, check
explain to me
out.
this burst.
Upon unleashing his burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy. So travelers should know
They copied
that if
Li
the Wanderer
Shusheng.
is in a
I don't know who
hovering
that
state
is.
when he unleashes his burst, then the hovering state will end and he will begin descending after the burst is completed.
Okay, this stomping animation
This
is
literally
a
could have
little
been
aggressive.
Zephyr for her rework.
I know, and it actually suits his character.
Yeah, I can't help but agree.
It also suits his character's
wait.
fans
Let's
because
not
they
forget
want
about the
they want him to
exploration
step on her.
talent.
Ah, yes. This is an interesting one. The Wanderer can decrease the Mora required when ascending bows and catalysts.
Hey, now, you can never complain about saving Mora. Am I right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's basically
True.
A's passive for
All right, now that we've seen the
spears, and I
Wanderer,
think it's
let's move
Deluxe
on to
passive
the
for
next new
claymores.
character. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Also,
Yay!
the new weapon is I was really excited to use it on
What did you
Lisa, but then it said
I'm
like
old
you
now,
lose all your
so
stacks
every
if you
other
use your
phrase
special.
skips
So I
my
was like,
ears.
it's
It's
not it's not necessarily a good weapon for Lisa. But if you play like normal attack Lisa, it is probably going to be a very good weapon for normal attack Lisa. For those wondering. Otherwise, it's also potentially a good weapon for Hazel. But Hazel also uses his special regularly, so maybe not.
Different forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms. The base layer design of elemental
But yeah,
monuments.
tell us whatever the fuck it's called. Could be interesting
Did you forget to call me
for
Madam
specific
Farozan just now when you asked your question? Well,
Catalyst players.
What? There's nothing wrong with being afraid of thunder, even at an older age.
It's Hatsune Miku. Oh,
she's
Kaimoro!
sassy.
Yeah.
And smart too.
She seems so awesome.
She's fun.
A researcher from 100 years ago.
I know, her design is so
Is she an
cool
elf?
and really detailed. I love it.
So even
This
though she looks
4-star, no
super
rush to get
young,
her.
she's actually
She
an
is
old
an
person,
animo
like,
buffer, so if you are a Hazel main,
Maggie.
she's the character for ya.
She's not that old.
Oh,
Could've
right.
fooled me.
Faruzan's age is probably still nothing compared to Scaramouche.
In fact, I think C6 Farozan is the same as like C6 Goro.
Okay, you know who I
40% crit
meant.
damage for
Actually,
Animo.
now that I think about it, yokai can also live a really long time too.
That's right. Yeah, no. And speaking of age, isn't the traveler's age also kind of mysterious?
Mm-hmm, that's true. It looks like all of our characters are intriguing. But it's safe to say that Faruzan is way older than most people into that.
Okay.
Faruzan works in the Academia's Haravatat Darshan and has been a hairbod, which roughly means mentor, for over a century.
So I bet
Haravatat.
everyone out there is wondering
Isn't that
if she's
the,
also some
uh,
kind of creature blessed with
isn't that
long
the
life,
construction
you
one?
know? Like Klee?
No, she's actually just your regular, typical human
She's
being.
600 years
Well,
old,
maybe not
but
so
not in the
typical.
body of a 6-year-old.
About
Yeah,
100
allegedly.
years ago, Faruzan was an
Listen,
undisputed
she will be,
genius, traveling all around Sumeru.
She
and
will be
solving many
carded at the
puzzles
front
and
of the door,
mysteries.
okay?
The notes she left behind eventually became the basis
I have
of
no Animo
mechanical research
DPS.
for later
Oh, time to get
generations.
Xiao.
Whoa, she sounds pretty amazing.
But later, she accidentally stumbled into some ruins while trying to solve a puzzle. There, she encountered some strange phenomenon which stopped her from aging, and was
Hi.
trapped there for nearly 100 years.
Hi.
She eventually solved the puzzle and was able to finally return to Sumeru.
Hi.
Can you imagine being trapped in a puzzle for 100 years? Wait. So that's how she's been hairbod for over a century.
Yeah. And
Okay.
even now, she still has the pride of a scholar in her heart and is a very talented person. It's just that after being separated from the world for so long, she's kind of fallen behind the times now.
Oh, wait.
In other words, she's a boomer.
She was once a proud researcher in a niche field that has become unpopular after 100 years. So, is she still completely dedicated to her field?
Yep. And she often tries using her old age as a means of drumming up support for her ideas.
Nice that he's finally being
However,
indirectly
I think
buffed.
she'd prefer to be complained about
I would
for
say that
using
he's
her
being directly
seniority
buffed
rather than
in much the same way that
garnering
like
sympathy for her
Lisa was
experience of being trapped
directly
in the
buffed when
ruins.
Sada
Yeah,
came out.
Sounds like she's quite the character.
I know, right?
Like,
Okay,
Sada,
so now that
Sada's
we've covered her
existence is
backstory,
essentially a
why
big,
don't we take a look at
direct, like,
Farazan's
electro
abilities
buff,
in
so...
combat?
Let's do it.
Fight, 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 fight.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Stringless, hey?
Mess with me.
I wonder if that's actually something you want to do.
Have fun with this gift.
Apparently she's got Yolan's breakthrough bomb mechanic, I think. I might be wrong.
I love all the geometric shapes when she's playing. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
I need to raise her for
so much
venti.
geometry,
Yeah, pretty much.
And I took geometry.
It looks so cool.
Oh, yeah.
So Farazan is an animo character, and she wields a bow as her weapon. Her normal attacks are the usual bow attacks you'd expect from a bow user, so there's not too much to say about that.
Yep.
But her skills are where things get interesting. Her elemental skill deploys
Yep.
a polyhedron
So
that
that's
deals
the
damage
breakthrough
to
bomb type
enemies.
thing.
After using her skill, her next aimed shot will become a special attack that
Yeah, see,
creates
that's
a
like breakthrough
vortex,
bomb.
pulling nearby objects and opponents in.
Oh, nice. So she can clump enemies together.
And there's also another thing about
Oh,
her
it's
special
breakthrough
charged
bomb, but it's a
attack.
vacuum?
It will create a vortex effect at its point of impact.
Huh.
And if the attack hits an enemy or ally member, it'll apply a mark and create a vortex after a short delay.
Okay.
Aloy power
so
creep?
It looks like there will be a lot of
I wonder
potential
if...
uses
No,
for
it's
this
not
attack.
Aloy power creep,
Travelers
but
will have
that
to
might actually
experiment
be
with it
useful
and
for
see what they come
Aloy.
up with.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing to try
That
hitting
might actually be
teammates with
useful for
arrow in
Aloy.
co-op mode and have them charge into the enemy.
Can you imagine?
Together. I'll have to see who wants to try
If
that
this
with me.
actually ends up being a decent
After
way to
unlocking
group...
the talent
Wait,
Impetuous Flow, the time required
It works
for
on
fully
Glaze
charging
Bomblets!
Farazan's next shot will be reduced, and the arrow will reduce the target enemy's
wait.
animo resistance.
It works on Klee's bomblets,
In her
which means it
elemental
probably
burst,
works on
she
Aloy's
deploys
bomblets,
a
which means
dazzling
hello.
polyhedron and releases
Wait,
a
hold up,
whirlwind pulse.
hold up,
Throughout
hold up,
its
hold up.
duration, the dazzling
Wait.
polyhedron will continuously
Hold
move
up.
along a triangular
Hang on.
path. Once it
Hang
reaches
on.
each corner of that triangular
Hold
path,
up.
it will unleash one more whirlwind
Could this
pulse.
be
Yeah.
another
One minute
character
she's
to
here,
bring to an
next
Aloy
she's
team?
probably
Oh,
gone
shit.
For 100 years. Bada boom.
But she does nothing else for Aloy? Yeah, that's true.
Sino's jokes are funnier than
Still.
that.
It was pretty funny.
I mean, Dolphin, we'll have to see if it actually is like, if it
When the
ends up
whirlwind
being
pulse
the
hits opponents,
perfect
it will decrease
vacuum
their
strength
animo
for Aloy's
resistance.
bomblets,
It will also apply an animo
then
damage buff
I don't
effect
really
to
care
all
about
nearby
like
party members when it's
Kazuha's
unleashed.
damage bonus
Travelers should
memes.
note that the
I don't
effective
care
range of
anymore.
this buff is quite
The
large,
only
and it's
thing
not just
that
within the
I
whirlwind
look out
pulse
for
itself,
now
so there's
is
no
someone
need to
who
go
is
chasing the polyhedron.
just
After
good at
unlocking
getting
her
Aloy's
talent,
bomblets
Lost
to
Wisdom of
work.
the Seven Caverns,
If she can
when a team member
guarantee
uses normal charge
somehow,
or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental
Ice Rush?
bursts to deal animo
Oh.
damage to an enemy,
That's it.
the
That's all I
damage will
need.
increase based on Farazan's base attack. This
We'll
effect
see.
can only be
I don't
triggered
think she's
once
going to
for a certain
necessarily be
duration of time.
guaranteed
So it
perfect,
seems
but
she'll be a solid support.
Yeah.
Totally.
could be pretty good. We'll see. We'll
And
see.
as a researcher of mechanics and puzzles, Farazan has taken it upon herself to explore many ruins, with her travels taking her all across Sumeru. Her
So, which one is
exploration
it?
talent reflects this. And she gains more rewards when dispatched
Oh,
on a
shit.
Sumeru expedition for 20 hours.
I'm
Oh,
sure no
shit,
other
she's got
mentor in
the- she's got
Harada has
Senno's-
100 years of experience in solving puzzles.
She's got Senno's exploration thing as well, which means you could basically run
the big question
two.
is, when can travelers
Which means basically we now have
expect to
5
get
characters
these
that
new
have the 25%
That is a
exploration
good
stuff.
question.
So
Let's talk
that's
about
pretty
the
good.
upcoming event wishes. In the early part of version 3.3,
Yep, there we go. It's Scaramush and Ito, which means that these matters are going to include Farazan and Goro, by the way. I don't know who else is going to be on it. I don't know who the last one's going to, who the other 4 star's going to be, but yeah. This one's going to involve
Last
Sada.
but not least, the new 5-star catalyst, Tule Tula's Remembrance, will be appearing
So no
in a
Hutao?
new
Hutao is
weapon
probably going to be
event wish.
3.4
And that's
allegedly.
not all. In version 3.3, 2 brand new artifact series will become available.
Oh, yes, the new
travelers should
artifacts.
Be sure to check out the corresponding
One of them
domain.
is going to be...
Artifacts.
Yeah, the new artifacts.
I hope
One of them is
travelers will have fun
literally
experimenting
for
and
like
trying new
Scaramuccio,
combinations with these.
and the other one is going to be a bloom
We've
set.
already talked about a ton of new content.
Yeah, it is a bell.
So why don't we take a quick break with another redemption code?
Sounds good. Roll out the code.
Woohoo!
Doom, 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 doom. It's interesting. Like Senno, I think he was originally designed to be
Welcome
a.
back to the version 3.3 special
I think it was
program.
originally designed to
Okay,
be like
Patrick, what do we
a.
have next?
So next,
an aggravate character, but he's kind of better off as a hyper bloom
That's right.
dude.
We've already mentioned the Test of Courage event, and I'm sure plenty of you were wondering about that, so let's
All right,
start
what's this
there.
about?
Aha! You must be here to participate in the Test of Courage. I can already see
Okay.
a dark aura surrounding the two of you. If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and the darkness will swallow you up.
What the hell is that?
Some strange and unusual things may occur along the way. If you ever feel you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event at any time. This is your last chance.
Whoa.
I'll count it down.
Is she missing an eye?
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Test of Courage. Enter at your own risk.
That was pretty interesting.
Okay, what's this
I mean,
about?
It is a test of courage, so I'm sure there'll be some scary stuff going on there.
I get the feeling this is not actually meant to be a Halloween
Anyway,
event, but I can't tell.
To successfully clear this event, we'll be facing a series of little tests.
Ooh, what's this? Tests, you say?
Yes, that's right. Word has it that if you walk around the test of courage, you might find yourself encountering a special sort of game. We've already got the rules down, so I'll do a quick introduction. Basically, travelers will have to control a bouncing bar to bounce
Wait,
a ball and
wait,
use skill
pinball?
ball effects to break as many bricks as possible.
Okay, I'm liking this one. Seems pretty
Okay.
straightforward.
During the game, travelers will be able to trigger
Hi.
elemental reactions to break bricks more effectively.
Oh, what?
Nice. It even has elemental reactions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can control the character
It's
to move
Pong,
the bar.
but alone?
When the character we're using
It's Pong
is
against
either
the
pyro,
wall.
hydro, cryo, or electro, the corresponding element will be applied to the bar. By switching characters, you can change the element of the bar.
Ah, okay, so you want to
all the
bring
pieces
one
are
of
falling in
each
place
element,
now.
each of those
The
four
bar
elements
can
then.
infuse a certain element, and the blocks also have their own element.
Oh, shit,
So
what the hell is that?
causing a skill ball of one element
Oh.
to hit blocks of different elements will trigger elemental reactions.
Breakout?
There, how'd I do?
Yep, you nailed
You
it.
might be right.
The bar will add
But
the
yeah, either
element
way, I look at this and I'm
corresponding
thinking
to
it's
your
fucking
character.
pinball.
Besides
Dude, it's
triggering
pinball.
reactions the way you just mentioned, if
It's
a
a classic.
skill ball is already
Yeah.
infused by an element and
Ah,
it hits the bar,
there goes that ball.
it will also trigger a reaction, causing the skill ball to have some additional effects. When preparing your team, you can equip modifiers to receive various buff effects, which will help you successfully clear the challenge.
Oh, nice.
Also, when there are less
Yeah, that's
than a
right,
certain
Dolphin.
amount of bricks on the board, and the ball lands another hit, the bar will unleash fireworks.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Travelers can utilize this effect to break some bricks that
Run,
would
Dory,
normally
run.
be difficult to hit directly.
It's like a bonus attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, travelers will need to select characters of the right elements, equip the appropriate modifiers, and use different elemental reactions to break bricks and score more points.
And then
Okay.
travelers will be able to use their points to exchange for rewards in the event shop, correct?
That's right. Also, travelers will have the option of teaming up and playing the event together in
Oh,
co-op mode.
it is
Oh,
co-opable.
looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Wait, what? It
Yeah.
is co-opable.
In addition to this minigame, the Test of Courage storyline will also
Okay.
contain more challenges.
Okay.
Travelers will even have a chance to meet with some good friends again, so be sure to check out this new event.
Yeah, Hazel, Ito,
All right,
and who else?
Let's move on to
Hey?
our next event.
Okay, so next up, we have a race event called Across the Wilderness.
Wait, what the hell is
Your
this?
objective, collecting balloons.
Ooh,
I don't know. Seems like the Wanderer's abilities might come in.
Wait,
handy
is this
here.
I know, right?
is this Wimbloom
So,
again?
In this event, each stage will have wilderness balloons scattered all around. Travelers will need to find as many wilderness balloons as possible within the time limit to earn increasingly better rewards.
Okay.
During the challenge, travelers will be able to utilize their character's skills and talents. So
Wait, what?
It'll be important to assemble the right team depending on the traits and terrain of the challenge area.
So bring
Oh,
Kaz is what you're
So
saying.
travelers can also use something called the Wilderness Compass to obtain various buffs,
Hey.
which include enhanced jumping capabilities, increased movement speed, or unlimited stamina, etc.
Yeah, this feels like Wimbloom all
However,
over again.
You can only claim one buff during each challenge. You must consume blessed energy to use the compass and gain the selected buff. You
Okay.
may charge the compass up by finding wilderness balloons or interacting with blessed energy in the challenge. or you can always wait for the compass to passively charge over time.
Okay, well, who knows? Maybe this might be interesting.
Crazy. It's almost like watching
Just bring Scaramuccio? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there are two different kinds of wilderness balloons.
But yeah,
in these
I'm
challenges.
looking at this and I'm
The
thinking,
first is harvest balloons,
bring
which will
Kaz.
increase the overall progress of your search for wilderness balloons.
Okay.
The other kind is sonar balloons, which
Sonar.
will cause several harvest balloons to appear around you for a set amount of time.
That's awesome.
So
Okay.
there will be 5 stages available for this event, and travelers will need
Jesus
to consider
Christ.
the conditions and terrain of each stage to come up with the best way to complete it. Also, travelers may team up in co-op mode for challenges.
Oh,
Ooh,
this is
more
also got
chances to
co-op as
play
well.
together. I
Okay,
love
sweet.
it.
Yeah, same. Okay, let's move on to our next event.
Everyone's favorite game of hide and seek is back with the
Oh,
Wind Trace
Wind
event. And of course, this is going to be another
You know, I
co-op
said
event,
this
and
looks
I,
like
for one,
Wind
am
Bloom. Well,
super excited for it.
They also bringing back
Nothing like
Wind
a good
Trace.
co-op. Many of you might already be familiar with this event by now, but
Well,
there
Wind
have been a
Trace-
few changes.
Oh,
Let
what
me
changes?
Introduce what travelers can expect to see this time around.
Okay, what's new?
We can probably skip some of the basics this time. You know, players.
Yeah, Wind
either
Trace is basically the
hide
closest we're gonna have to
or
PvP in
seek.
Genshin.
And then.
Okay, wait a second.
Although
There
TCG
actually
is
might
going
be
to also
some
have
new
PvP.
travelers out there who've never seen this event before. So why don't you start with some of the basics?
Right, good point. Okay, let's start at the beginning then. This is a game with a long history in Mondstadt. Travelers will be split into 2 different sides.
PvP, yeah, player versus player.
And the hunter. You will
It's
need to
basically
use
hide and seek.
skills and master the art
But
of
like, because
hiding
it's hide and
or
seek and
chasing
you've
down
got
others
player
to win this
versus
event.
player in hide and
The
seek,
goal of the hunter
this really
to
is like the
capture all
closest
the
we
rebels,
have
while the rebels
to
run or
PvP
use
in this
other
game.
means to keep themselves from getting caught by the hunter.
Okay, that's straightforward.
Yeah,
enough.
it's actually a
So
fun
what else
game,
you
not
got
gonna
for
lie.
us?
This is actually a fun event.
Some travelers may remember playing as the rebels and getting
And
caught
here's the
early in
thing,
the game.
Dragoon.
Once that would happen,
We
all you could
Aloy
do was
mains, we
spectate
have
and
an
watch the
advantage
rest
because
as the others continue playing.
often
But
other
this time
players
around, once you're
don't
caught,
know that
you'll
Aloy's a
still be able to
character.
participate in the
And so
match,
they see
even in observer
Aloy
mode.
just chilling with some NPCs and they
Yeah,
run
it's
right
pretty cool.
past
Once
us.
you're in observer mode,
And they
you
don't
can't
even
be seen
notice.
by other players
They
and will
don't
receive
even
your
realize that
recently
Aloy is actually a
beacon
playable
skill.
character.
This skill will
I
allow
can just
you to
stand
place
right
a
in front of
random
them,
beacon to confuse
and they will
the
not even
hunter.
see me.
If your beacon successfully
I
traps
Aloy
the
main?
hunter
No,
and is
Dragoon
destroyed,
Law is also an
then the
Aloy
hunter
main.
will suffer an
There's 2 of
obscure
us.
vision effect.
Shin.
So even after
There
you've
is
been
2 of us
captured,
right now.
you can be like a little ghost.
And
trying
we-
to help your
we are
teammates by
overpowered.
disrupting the hunter. That's pretty fun.
Oh, wait, what?
And at least you won't have to sit there and just watch the rest of the match
so
anymore.
the players who have already been
Exactly,
caught
but
can
what
actually
does
try and
the
distract.
hunter get this time?
Oh, that's pretty
I mean,
good.
We gotta keep it fair.
Yeah,
Some
2 of
new
us.
windward arts have been added
We're
for both the
1/6 of a
hunter and the
dozen,
rebels.
Shin.
The hunter will now be
And
able
when
to use
1/6
the
of a
hunter's
dozen
net.
Aloy mains show up in
This
your
net
chat,
can be
you know what that
thrown and will
constitutes?
remove
An
any double
invasion.
disguises within its range, and will notify the hunter that a rebel was detected. If a beacon is caught in the net, it will be destroyed, and the hunter will not suffer from obscured vision.
Nice. So I guess if you love playing hunter, you'll probably love this.
Oh yeah, you definitely should.
Yeah, you
The
should.
skill
Yeah,
rebels used in
we
previous
can use
versions of the game
Aloy,
to place
and they will
beacons can now
unironically
only
not
be used
realize
by
that
players in
we're right
observer
there.
mode.
Like we can be right in front of
However,
them and they won't
the
know.
rebels will be able to use an all-new
Trust me,
concealing
it worked for me
beacon
before.
skill. This skill will allow you
Literally,
to deploy a
like, an
beacon for a
Ayato
set duration
was
and
above
remain
me,
invisible while you're around that
Looking
beacon.
around, I was
All
just standing. I
players,
was just
including
standing
your
there
rebel
next to
teammates,
an
will be
NPC,
unable to see you while
and it
you're
looked like
invisible.
Aloy was just chatting
If the
with an
concealing beacon
NPC,
is
and
destroyed
the
by
Ayato
hunter,
looked
then
at the
hunter will
Aloy
have
with an
their vision obscured for a
NPC,
short time.
and then just
Sounds pretty
moved
fun,
on.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so
literally
even
just
if you end
moved
up
on.
being captured
Did
by
not
the
even
hunter at the
realize,
start of
oh,
the
that's-
game, you'll
that's
still be able to
Aloy.
participate and assist your teammates. And
So yeah,
some primo gems and other rewards.
You know.
The good stuff.
did they talk about
Be sure to
TCG
check
yet?
it
No,
out.
they haven't mentioned anything about
Oh, that's
TCG yet.
Awesome. Seriously,
But I'm
I
pretty
can't
sure
wait to
TCG
play
is
with
coming
friends.
with this patch.
Okay, our next event is a combat-based event.
Time for some
All right, here we go.
combat.
Whoop, whoop.
In a forbidden place warded by dust and sand,
Misty
mysterious
Dungeon?
foes have assembled
Ooh, that
lines
sounds
of
familiar.
fortifications to stop your coming. That's right, a new edition of Misty Dungeon will arrive in
Wait,
version
what's Misty Dungeon?
3.3.
We've done this before.
Sweet.
Just can't remember what it was about. The roguelike.
Of 7 trials with different themes awaiting you.
You mean
in
the one
Misty
that
Dungeon.
came with Tatalia and
Each has a
Xinyan?
different
That
ley
one?
line disorder, and travelers will have to adjust their teams according to the disorder's
Wait,
effects
is it?
and the distribution of enemies. There will also be trial characters for you to select from as well. After entering the
It's that
domain,
one?
travelers will need to go
Nice.
and complete 3
I like this
challenges
one.
to collect ancient runes. After collecting
It's a little
power
bit
from
different,
3
but
ancient runes,
okay, I like
you
it.
can power up up the control
So this is
array
the
and proceed to the final
so this is the
challenge.
Realm of Sand
Also,
edition.
throughout
Okay.
the trial,
A con on our 5
additional
stars?
benediction
Yeah, the one that gave us an
mechanisms and
Aloy
challenges will appear.
constellation.
Travelers may choose to interact with these to increase the ley line disorder's effects or revive and heal your team.
You know,
Wait, is this
if it were
the
up to
No,
me,
no, no,
I'd
this
say
is a
just
different
go for
one.
all the challenges.
Hang on, no.
I
That
know,
this is
but
a different one, I think.
travelers should keep in mind that the
Yeah,
challenge
C1
objective
Aloy
for
does
each
actually
trial
exist.
might be different. So
And
be sure to check
I'm
the
gonna tell you right
objective
now,
and
she
aim
is
for
in
that
fact
while
incredibly
proceeding.
overpowered.
In terms of rewards, travelers can look
But
forward to winning
here's the
primo
thing.
gems and other various
The,
prizes.
the Aloy maids who
I like prizes.
understood
And last but not least,
It?
version 3.3 will also have leyline overflow events.
Hey,
Travelers
Leyline
can
overflow's
look forward
back.
to saving
Nice.
their resin and earning more Mora and experience books.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That'll be great for all the travelers out there still leveling
Leyline
up all their new
overflow is always
characters.
nice.
And even if you don't need those resources now, it's always good to stock up and have more on hand.
No,
am
I
right?
need to stock up on
Yeah.
Mora. I always need to stock up on Mora.
Travelers looking to upgrade their characters won't want to miss this.
Yeah, I mean, this is all good stuff.
In addition to the new version's limited time events, version 3.3
There it is.
will also be adding a new permanent game mode
There it
called
is.
Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG!
But before we get into that, let's take another quick break and enjoy our
Yeah, I think we're gonna need a break.
Yay!
I think we're going to need a break before they go to TCG memes. 10 whole ass heroes wits. Alright, let me check that I've... Wait, is this TCG music? Sounds a little bit like Crash Bandicoot, not gonna lie. This legit sounds a little bit like Crash Bandicoot. Wait, what is happening? So, not only during the 3.2 Archon quest did we get basically a platforming domain that felt like Crash Bandicoot, but for TCG we're gonna get music that kind of sounds like it's straight out of Crash to Insanity. I think this is from Golden Apple. Is it? Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. During our
Okay,
journey
fair
into
enough.
that, we've stumbled across several NPCs talking about a game called Genius Invocation TCG.
Apparently it's
So
official.
next,
Sucrose,
we'll
Diona,
introduce this card
Ito,
game that's been taking to bat by storm. In the version 3.1 special
Seno,
program,
and apparently
we already
even
revealed
Yai
that
Miko
Genius
plays
Invocation
TCG.
TCG will be a card game where we can challenge various characters and NPCs or battle against your friends. But
For no
there
rewards,
is
by the way.
actually a legend behind this
With the
game.
PvP.
It is said that a young guy in Sumeru found an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opened it and discovered that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King had been captured inside.
What a name.
Dude, that's
Turns
literally
out
the plot
that
of
the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy.
This
who
is
battled
literally
an
the plot of
opponent
Yu-Gi-Oh!
named
Come
the
on, man.
Ice King. During the match, the Crocodile
Apparently
King fell
Kokomi is the
prey to
pot
his
of greed?
opponent's scheme
What?
And was sealed away in the casket of tomes.
Holy shit, what?
Oh, it's
Really?
game over.
That's insane.
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually
Oh, come
climb
on, the
ranks
Crocodile
to
King?
becoming a legendary TCG
Bullshit,
player.
that's literally fucking Yami Yugi. No
Hang on,
shit,
is it
well,
just me, or does that
a
kinda
Tem.
sound like the
That's
plot
literally a
to a light
Tem, come
novel
on.
or something?
You're right. It turns out that Yai Publishing House
course-
is about
of
to
course they
release
picked
a
the
hit
Sumeru
light novel
arc
series based
to
on
release Genius Invocation TCG with a plot
Okay,
like
now
that.
this is starting to sound like a plug for Yai Publishing House.
Maybe. But anyway, that's the legend on how Genius Invocation TCG
Yeah,
came
it's
to
literally
be.
the plot of
Though
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's probably
Yep.
just a story
100%.
they came up with for marketing the
100%.
game.
So while you were telling us about the story, I was over here researching the rules to the game. Basically, Genius Invocation TCG is a game
Oh,
where
that
you
guy
use a
duels.
constructed deck of cards to duel against an opponent.
Okay.
The objective is to defeat all of your opponent's character cards.
That's right.
Right.
Also, there are many features and mechanics in the game that resonate with Genshin Impact's gameplay.
Oh, shit.
So it shouldn't be too hard for players to
So
get the hang
Katang's
of.
ult card.
Right,
So
I even
Katang's
saw
ult is
some
actually
elemental
in
reactions
AOE,
in
huh?
the gameplay.
Yup, a constructed deck must contain character cards. And as you might expect, these character cards have a normal attack, an elemental skill, and an elemental burst.
Oh, so there's also
When a
weapon
character
cards.
card deals elemental damage to an enemy, it will cause them to be affected by that element. Then you can
Yeah,
switch
apparently
to a character
element-
card of a different
element auras are a
and
thing.
use their abilities
And
to
you can do
trigger an
reactions.
elemental reaction.
Wait, did you guys notice that there are even monster character cards? Can we even make a deck of, like, just the monsters from the game?
You're really getting into this, Max.
Heck yeah, I am! I like card games!
Who doesn't?
So in
I'm
Genius
curious to see how this
Invocation
actually
TCG,
works out.
All actions require you to spend elemental dice. Each round.
Wait, so this is also
both
Dungeon
you and
Dice
your
Monsters, what the
opponent will roll
fuck?
8 elemental dice. Each of these
So
elemental
we've
dice
got
can
the
have
entire,
any one
basically
of
the
8
entirety of
elemental
the
attributes.
original
Hold
Yu-Gi-Oh
on,
series in
There's
this.
only 7 elements in the world of Teyvat.
You're right. So in addition to the 7 standard elements, there's also one called the Omni element. The
Omni.
elemental dice required for a character card to perform an action correspond to the character's element. So, for example, a Pyro character like D-Luke needs either Pyro or Omni elemental dice to perform an action.
Credit card is
Clear
the best
now?
card.
Yep, crystal clear.
Also, elemental dice can be used to switch
I wonder if that's actually
characters
gonna be the
or
case.
play a variety of
Who wants
other
a monster-only
cards,
deck?
such as
Some
equipment
people want
cards,
monster
event
fetishists,
cards,
dude.
and support cards. All these cards create the potential for a variety of strategies.
Hi?
While playing Genius Invocation TCG,
Oh, no, don't
travelers
tell me
can
this
earn
fucking
player
cat duels as
experience,
well.
which will increase your player level. As your level increases,
Oh, no, never mind.
you'll be able to challenge more characters and NPCs. By
Nice.
completing challenges, you may earn lucky coins, new cards, or other rewards. Lucky coins can be exchanged in the event shop for cards, or can even unlock dynamic
Blizzard Strayer?
skins for certain cards.
Dynamic skins? Those are
Senno,
cards that
there's
have moving
Diluc.
illustrations, right?
That's right. All character cards can unlock a dynamic skin.
Uh-huh.
After unlocking that, there'll even be a cool bonus animation whenever you cast that character's elemental burst.
Ooh.
And if you're confident in your TCG skills, you can also invite a friend to duel. After reaching
I
the
don't think
high
there's any
enough player
monetization.
level,
Yeah, I
you'll
don't think so.
even
I don't know.
unlock a
I don't know. We'll see.
So
I would be
you should give it a
shocked if
try.
there's no monetization, but they're probably just keeping all the monetization to wishes and shit.
Won't count towards any leaderboards or provide any rewards.
If there isn't, then that's
So you can
actually
relax.
really,
It's
really
all
cool.
just for fun. Okay, that's everything we
Yeah,
have
by the way,
for
no
Genius
PvP rewards.
Invocation TCG, and that brings us to the end of today's special program.
I'm looking forward to TCG, not gonna lie. It actually looks interesting. I'll probably play it for like a full-on month, and then I'll probably just leave it the fuck alone because I'm shit at card games. But hey,
Super stoked to be
who knows, man?
part of this.
Maybe
I think
it'll
I
be
just
pretty good.
gained
We'll see.
Some Kuguryoku points just doing
We'll
this.
see. We'll see. I tried Hearthstone and
Okay, the new characters
yeah, I
look cool.
tried it for about a week and then I kind of just gave up. But we'll see what happens,
I
eh?
know,
Chat, we'll
that's
see what happens.
awesome.
That's super dope.
That's awesome, and I cannot wait to play in some of these events and mini games. I'm super excited.
Won't count any leaderboards. Can't wait for the
This was
TCG
so
deck
fun. I'm
TCG deck
really glad
leaderboard
that
partnered
we
by
got to do the
Enkanomia.
special program
Yes,
together.
and yes, the
Happy
Enka
I got
Network
to come back
is
for
going to.
another special
There are
program.
going to be
This is
people who
my
are going to have
third
tournaments.
time
There
being
are
on
there
one
is
of
probably going to
these,
be a
and I
Discord
can't wait for number 4. I'm counting.
I'm
created
so happy.
specifically
This is my first one,
to
so
like
thank
do
you for
leaderboards and
having
stuff
me.
like that. There probably will be that.
Feel good?
Yes,
Doesn't it
And
feel
then we'll
good?
probably
Feels
have like
special?
Genius
Feels
Invocation
special?
I
TCGT.
really do. Thank
What is
you.
it called? Genius Invocation
Well,
TCG
I think this is
TCs.
the end of our special
TCG
program, so
Theory Crafters.
I hope everyone enjoyed it.
New cards
and
show
we'll
up, and the
see you
Theory
in
Crafters
game.
are like, alright, so about
Okay,
this new
bye.
card.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of wild.
See you later.
Nice. My school has a new PvP system for the... Has a... What? Your school has a new PvP system for the Genshin tournament? They're ready. God damn. Alright, well that's the... Yeah, that's the live stream. Yeah, the thing I think I'm going to be looking forward to the most really is going to be TCG. Everything else looks pretty interesting, with the possible exception of the Windbloom event.
Don't be afraid.
With the possible exception of the Windbloom event, everything else looks pretty interesting, so yeah. But TCG, I'm actually... I didn't think I was going to get into it, but I'm kind of into it, chat. I'm kind of into it now. We'll see. Scaramouche, Scaramuccio, and Faruzan, I'm actually gonna skip him. I really am just going to... Nah.